Hello survivors, welcome to another Nimrods Guncraft Survivor video. We had a discussion with Zero Bore in the comments section with regards to the Plasma Pulse Rifle. We're going to be playing with it. I just wanted to show you my genome selection quickly, guys. This is my layout. We've got reload speed 154% increased, 21% increased fire rate, 84% resource bonus, and credit bonus as well with a decent crit chance there. So that's our genome. We do have the other stuff that's not really that important, but we're going to be playing with the plasma spiral again because, like I said, we were speaking to Zero Bore, and it comes. We came up. Well, we didn't actually talk about the build, but we said there are some items that would wreck really well with this. Since the last time we played it, it didn't really feel so good, or it didn't really work out so good. I mean, you can already see we're playing with the auto aim, auto fire on immediately, where last time we didn't, and that's because of the reload speed and the fire rate on the weapon. Of course, if we still shoot an enemy, it's going to work that way, but we actually want the splitter magazine. We can go for the health splitter barrel as well, so that's good that it showed up here, but we want to banish everything else here because we don't want any of this stuff. We're looking for the splitter magazine, the splitter barrel, and the hull splitter. That is the hull splitter barrel. So that's all going to help us. There is also a upgrade that one of the I think it's actually the first boss drops, that gives it so that your bullets have a chance to split, but I found that you lose too much damage doing that. And then we're also going to grab ourselves bullet size and collection range. The point of today is to try and get the biggest bullets possible on our screen. We are going to completely annihilate everything and also do it while not being able to see anything. So it's going to be really fun. I hope you guys enjoy it, so please make sure to stick around for the entire video because you don't want to miss a single beat of this, and it's going to just help you. Also with the grip, we want to get specific ones, so we need to banish that, banish this. We don't want these grips either. So there we go, health splitter barrel. This is actually really good luck for us because now we have most of the things that we're looking for are going to show up. So that's really good. There are maybe one or two other ones. I'm hoping we don't get them though. Like we could have really bad luck and find something like a blood magazine, cryo magazine, and then something else that we don't want, like a grip that we maybe don't want. And then we're forced to take one of them, which isn't what we really want. So we're hoping that RNG's on our side and we get the splitter mag or the harness that we're looking for, the giant's harness. The giant harness is the most important part of the actual build, and the reason for that is because it gives our bullets penetration, and you'll see how that makes it so much better for us. We're not going to work on the crit bonus yet because we've only got 25% crit chance, so it doesn't really make sense to work on that. And then with regards to moving around and farming, I don't really need to. I do need all the mines, mine the ores, and get myself some of that stuff, but otherwise everything else we kind of got plenty of, so I'm not really too worried about it. Just move away from the enemies over there a little bit just so we can get some of our spawns up, and you can see just how much of a bigger difference the fire rate actually has on the weapon as well as the reload speed, so we're able to get it out and into the open a lot sooner, a lot quicker. Okay, now the stock as well. There's the lightweight stock, which is very nice. Oh wait, this is another banish. Oh, perfect. What do we want? Do we want the energy blaster? Energy blaster does give us a crit chance, which we might not have otherwise. So we'll grab the energy blaster. We don't need to get rid of that then, so we'll get rid of this. And then the grip, there's the lightweight grip as well, which looks very nice for this. We'll keep this just in case. But we're going to get rid of the stock and we'll take the energy blaster for the critical strike chance. That should come in handy. So then we don't need to focus on crits either. Reload speed, yes, we will grab that. And let's see what happens. I have set my underbarrel to manual. I don't really like it being automatic, although it works perfectly fine. I just feel like it's not really doing a good job if you have no bullets, especially when you get surrounded. Sometimes you want to have that out, and that is what this gives us. So also I really need that harness. That penetration makes such a big difference. So if you can't get the harness early, you are going to suffer. As long as your drone has a decent weapon, you should be fine. Or if you get your underbarrel early as well, you're going to be fine. But otherwise, make sure you try and get them. We do get the reroll over here, so that's going to help us. We didn't get it, unfortunately. We could reroll, actually. Wait a second. I want to reroll. There we go. There's the splitter magazine, but I don't want the magazine. Come on, game. Just give me what I'm looking for. That's bad. Alright, we do get the lightweight stock, which is fine. We wanted that anyway, so that's good. Not quite happy with everything else, but it is what it is. We didn't really get the harness, which is what we were re-rolling for, but it's not the end of the world. I like the fact that we have the option at least to re-roll. You know, without it, it does become a little bit harder. I mean, the options there were fine. We could have taken one of them anyway. The lightweight grip is what we wanted, but I thought we could be able to get the harness first because we're really missing that penetration bonus. Also, while we're leveling up, our tuning kits can use bullet amount and or penetration, so it allows us to penetrate more than just 2 targets. I don't think it's really necessary since we are going to be playing with split magazine anyway, but it is really good. Also, we don't actually need split magazine if we're playing with penetration. We could actually go cryo magazine to get the shatter, so we might do that. We didn't get rid of the cryo magazine. At least I remember not doing that. I could have. Oops, if I did. Oopsie if I did, but I don't think we did. Anyway, we clear absolutely everything. It's very nice build, very chilled weapon as long as you get the right stuff on it, and as long as you have the reload speed and fire rate, because then it is, like I'm saying, chilled. As you can see, we just chilling. There's nothing really near us. We're having a whale of a good time. And we're in a very good spot, except for when we stand too close to this thing and it gets hit randomly by all these eyeballs. So, also, like I mentioned before, we don't want to stand by the rocks because then you'll end up getting hit by them, or your bullets hit them, and that's the end of that. So, we don't really want that to be the case, but sometimes you don't have a choice. Alright, reload speed, very good for us. We could have gone for underbarrel reload, but we're not really worried about that. Recharge, not even reload. Come on, game. Just let me pick up what I want to pick up. I keep forgetting to go to my drone's AR thing and changing it. I really need to not forget that and need to do it. So, like I mentioned, there is this that we can grab, where it says hitting an enemy with a bullet will spawn 1 smaller bullet that deals damage, the original damage, but we lose max health for it. Actually, see, we could do that, but we also get bullet count and penetration over here with max life and health regen. So that's also really fun, especially if we want to go and increase just how many bullets we have with the weapon. So every option here is viable. We could go with this. We do get 50 max health gone, which is quite a big thing, but we do get quite a decent amount of health regen. Hitting an enemy with a bullet will spawn 1 smaller bullet that deals original damage and has 3 penetration. Those bullets then also actually shoot bullets around them. I did try to, actually we'll do it. We'll do the splitter exact, just so we can show you guys. See, so even when it hits the enemy, those split and then they shoot out bullets as well. So really strong. We do want this one over here so we can get finishing a reload, increases your critical bonus, which is really good. Or picking up a resource will increase your credit bonus. That's also good. But we're first going to grab ourselves, actually, where is my harness? There we go, the gyroscopic harness, where we're going to go and grab ourselves the Planet Buster mount, which increases our bullet size by 100%. It actually goes 50%. It actually goes 100%, 50%, 50%, and 100%. So we get, what is that, 300% increased bullet size, which is really crazy. We could go for this one where excess damage will penetrate targets as well. That actually might be much better. Hang on oh wait, where is that? Oh, that is, no, it's up. What? Oh, that is part of the harness, the original harness. All right, so we're going to grab the harness. Like, what is going on there? And now we can finally, as you can see, well, 1-up bullets are massive. However, even though it has penetration, if it hits an enemy with the main ball, doesn't seem to use the actual attack. Maybe that's not supposed to happen, and the developers need to change that, because technically it's penetrating the target. So it should still shoot all the bullets out, even when it is hitting anything. But even if you land up hitting a boss with the bullet, it doesn't consider having penetrated. It just considers having hit the boss, and it's not going to spin and shoot out all of its bullets like it does now. So that's something interesting. Maybe it needs to be looked at. I don't know. Just my 2 cents. I don't think, maybe it's bugged and we've never really found out, because I don't think a lot of people use this weapon. But I really like it. I really like its base damage is massive. It doesn't change the crit damage or anything like that. But I mean, here's a good example. We'll use these. You'll see the balls hit there. See, even though it has penetration, it hits the target and it just disappears. So I do think that might be a bug, and maybe or should be fixed, even if it's not a bug, because technically I have penetration. Even it doesn't matter what the target is, you should penetrate it. Otherwise, what is the point of penetration? Unless there are hidden stats on targets that we don't know about. So maybe there is a hidden stat where something will be immune to that. I don't know. Could something be immune to penetration? Can a target be immune to penetration? I know that the bosses and that are immune to freeze and that. So it's very possible that things are immune to penetration and we just don't know about it, or we do know about it. I just don't know about it because I'm a schmucko. But anyway, here we go. We don't have a lot of life, so getting the bullet damage life increases are also very good for us. Gonna grab the crit bonus now. There wasn't anything better over there. Penetration, bullet amount, and bullet size. Focus. We've got more than enough damage. We'll get the crit bonus or the crit damage from the upgrades from the enemies, or we could grab the penetration and bullet count from that as well. From the bosses, I mean, not from enemies. But I don't mean the tuning, I mean the bosses, where they drop those 4 options. Over here in it, we're going to go for the fire rate, because we are going to be using the shatter from the shatter magazine from the cryo mag, the attachment, and that's going to give us freeze as well. So everything's going to be frozen, everything's going to shatter, everything's going to be amazing. And it also really it's nice when you get the cutting element with the cryo magazine and the brass grip. But I felt like using the lightweight grip today to see what it's like. But the brass grip, getting the cutting element, is also really cool, because when it shoots the cutting element bullet, that bullet shoots cutting element bullets as well. So you see a lot of these cutting element bullets all over the place, and it's very satisfying to see them. It's like razor blades, or those band saw blades all over the place, and it's really cool. It's really enjoyable to see. So, you know, if you like aesthetically pleasing visuals, or, you know, the gun just looks really amazing and things like that, go for the brass knuckle grips as well, and get the razor grip at the end of it. Just an option that's there, you know. Alright, you should nearly be dead. Yes, you are. Again, if we're supposed to have penetration, but you can see the bullets just disappear on the boss. Over here, like I mentioned, we can go for something like bullet count. Penetration does give us life and life regen. Otherwise, we can go for the crit bonus and fire rate. But I think going for the penetration and the bullet count can be really cool. Now, the thing with the bullet count is, even though there it says 1.16, as you saw, we shot 2 bullets there. So I think it's maybe every 7 or 8 shots, we are going to shoot a double bullet already. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, I mean, it's very random. There was 6 and 7 both shot a double bullet. So, you know, it's quite clever, quite insane. Getting increased bullet amount is really good for us as well. Did I not? I am so sure I picked up the cryo magazine. I didn't pick up the cryo magazine yet. Okay, let's see. Your health threshold for the bullet count bonus, the damage bonus, and health drain will be changed from 50 to 33. Having over 33% health increases your fire rate. Having over 30% health increases your dodge. Wow, what does this do? Shooting while above will increase your bullet count by 3 for that shot. I'm gonna go with the blood magazine. We don't need the splitter magazine. We've already got the splitting coming from the other thing, and we're going to be shooting them all around us anyway. So I think we want to try something different, maybe going with the blood magazine this time and seeing where that takes us. I think it could be quite exciting to see what happens. Don't need to leave that around. We are going for the increased bullet size over here, so that is great. Gonna get ourselves some massive bullets, these big balls on the screen. Let us see what happens, because otherwise we're in trouble. I think cryo magazine would have been better, but you know, unfortunately we didn't have the reroll tower or the banish one, so we were left with those choices. I really thought we took the cryo magazine already, so that was a bit of a shocker for me. Can't even remember what stuff I take and what I don't take. That's really bad, but it is what it is. I mean, games are meant for fun anyway, and I just have fun, so it doesn't really matter if I get the exact items or whatever the case may be. Let's go for, we can grab some crit chance over, do we want to, that's for vision range. I'd rather go for something like the fire rate right now, actually, because the more bullets we get out, the more damage we're going to be doing. The one thing I want to try though is doing this without my drone as well, because the drone does kill a lot of targets. But if I didn't have a drone in a case like this, we would have been in trouble there, because shooting rocks is like this bullet's worst, this weapon's worst enemy. It's like the only downside. Shooting things that are immune to penetration, which we don't know is a thing, but apparently it is a thing. So if that thing wasn't in the game, that would be great. Bullets lives matter, okay? We need more bullets to stay alive. This penetration nonsense needs to stop. In this case, there's so many enemies there that as soon as we penetrate the one, the next enemy kind of takes the bullet hit. So shooting those things from further is going to be much better for us, and we need to just stay a little bit away from them to ensure that we actually penetrate the target. But more bullet count over here. We don't need we're not worried about bullet spread. So now it's going to go to 1.28, and we get a credit bonus drop chance. So I'm happy with that anyway. Also, for some reason, my drone has an upgrade in it that gives us a whole lot of credits. So at about 21 minutes, which has happened in the last couple of videos, we can stand still and get, I don't know, like 6,000 credits just by standing still, and that's because of the attachment that's on our drone. I think it has to do with the stock that it's carrying that increases the amount of drops or credit bonus that we get, or every time we reload the gun or something, it drops a credit. So I think that has to do with what our actual drone has, because obviously we don't have anything on us right now. So it's definitely a drone thing. But now we got the hull splitter, so now we have a huge amount of increased bullet amount, but we did lose a bit of damage. Not the end of the world, because like I mentioned, this one has a whack ton of damage already. So losing that little bit of damage isn't the end of the world. And we could have gone for the top one, but we never have 60 fire rate, so we lose out on the on fire damage, and it's kind of pointless. Also, now you'll notice these snakes are absolutely no trouble for us. We're going to be taking Big Coal down in absolutely no time. I might as well do this while we're here. Don't even have to worry about any of the enemies. Give me some free stuff. We only got honeycombs from that. That's a bit disappointing. Where is Big Coal? Hasn't spawned yet. Alright, bullet speed and movement speed's also a really good one, because the faster the bullets move, the faster they'll start shooting, and the more damage we can do with the actual big bullets as well as soon as they stop penetrating enemies. So That's also a good thing, but we're just standing still because oh, he's already, what? Okay, no, big hole wasn't even on the screen the entire time, so that's really fun. No penetration in that, so we're just going to grab the XP rate and the crit chance. We do have more crit chance coming from our stock, but we're just going to grab this while we can. And then we're going to grab the bullet hell barrel, since we can get the bullets, more bullet count. We now fire 10 bullets, and there's the start of complete mayhem, ladies and gentlemen. This is just disgusting. But hey, who doesn't like disgustingness? This is why we play the game, so that we can get these gross builds on the way. Alright, let's go give ourselves some life over there and bullet damage. There wasn't anything else. We don't want magazine size anyway. And now let's see how quickly we can kill Shroommart. He's a mini boss, by the way. He was a mini boss. I think was is a very important word in this part. Underbarrel again didn't really matter that much, as you can see, because we absolutely destroy everything. We don't even need to use it. It's there just to help you in the very beginning while you're getting your harness. As soon as you get the harness, you're in a fantastic spot. So usually, if you can, get it as your first item or first attachment. If you can't, not the end of the world. As you can see, we didn't get it for quite some time, and we're still in a happy place. Right now, I'm going to spend the next couple of minutes just clearing out this entire place. There are some mines in the area that we want to clear, and then there's also all of this that is going to drop us XP that we want. So we need to just get rid of all of that. The mines, of course, we're not going to be able to see them, so we need to just tread carefully, make sure we walk over them like that, and then we can explode them. Get all of these upgrades from these snake pits. They're not upgrades, but get all of those. Alright, we said every point of health you're missing, you get bullet damage, and then this one is max health, I think it is. Oh, wow, that's a lot of max life. Oh, every 10 points of max life. Oh, oh gosh, okay, I didn't realize I scrooged myself over. Alright, we're going to grab the Titan's harness, so we're going to lose a bit of movement speed, but we're going to, you know, keep this rather than having this, we're going to go for the life. Because of course the more life we have, the more damage we're doing as well. Oh man, I completely botched that. Alright, so there's a thing to know for when you're trying to recreate this gun. Don't grab the splitting bullet. That 50% or 50 max life that you lose is actually really important to dealing more damage. So you want to have the max life. Also, don't worry about those tuning pods. We will go back to them and grab them. Just want to drop as much XP as possible and pick up all of this XP here. We will be coming back here. Don't worry about that either. Because this little corner over here is really good for farming currency and XP when you don't need to be anywhere else. So we will be going back there. Don't you worry. Just clearing out everything else around here. We're also going to go to the top left part of it. There's a little crack there that we can go through that should have some more of these guys in there. So we're going to go to that part too. Alright, Titan's harness. We are on 205. The movement speed loss, it doesn't really matter again, like I said. The reason is because we slow. I mean, the whole screen is just bullets anyway that are completely destroying everything around them. So we don't need a lot of movement speed. And because our drone is going to have a gun that drops credits at our feet, we don't even need to move for later on. So that's going to be really good. Increase our max life. Makes sense now, going for the max life, max bullet damage as an upgrade is going to be really good for us now as well. So we're going to grab those as much as possible. Grab the bullet size there with the collection rate range, sorry, not collection rate. And we're going to go pick up the... we got surrounded by enemies. Did you see? Did you guys see us get surrounded over there? It was quite hectic. Yeah. That's a lot of XP over there. 3 levels, 4 levels. Do we have 5? Oh, I thought the game just crashed. The frame, what do we get? We get bullet damage and bullet speed. We also get resource drop rate, and moving increases fire rate, where standing still increases reload speed. We'll go for the bullet damage first. And I don't even have a charm equipped yet. Not that the charm actually matters that much. Okay, we wanted the bloodshot magazine, so we don't get healing. But now that we're missing max life, we also gain damage because of the harness. So they kind of work together really, really well. What doesn't work really, really well is the fact that... I think that's the quickest I've ever killed that dude before. Let's go for the crit chance again. That guy just melted, holy moly. I don't think I've ever killed him that quickly. We're gonna grab ourselves crit bonus now because we've got the crit chance for it. Again, we're gonna go for max life and bullet. Ooh, that goes up to 11 nearly. I'm gonna grab the bullet count. Life regen also makes a big difference. Alright, so this is a low life build. That's really cool. We're going to get the bullet damage and max life. Again, the more max life we have, the more damage we're going to do. Fire rate, dodge skill, that's great. And even though we move like a snail, we deal tons of damage. So, easy peasy. We are going to grab... Do we want to lose the fire rate? It's a little bit of fire. Now we'll go for the bullet count. So it's just a little bit of fire rate, but there was bullet count there. Alright, do we get the upgrade? We do indeed. So now the health threshold bonus and everything is changed. So that's really good. So we're going to gain... What are we going to gain? Fire rate. No, we don't gain anything. It's only for when we're over that HP limit, isn't it? I don't know, it's just a bunch of words that make things go boom. I'm not here for the maths, I'm here for the cool looking screen that we have in front of us. I wonder if they're ever going to add a visibility scaler like they do in all the other console games like this. Although, does Vampire Survivors? No, Vampire Survivors doesn't have one either. And you get like your screen looking like this, where you can't see absolutely anything whatsoever. We do have a vacuum over here, which we can see, but I don't want to use it just yet. Also, we literally kill absolutely everything on the screen. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There is nothing on the screen. It's beautiful. It is. It's really, really fun to play with this weapon, especially when you get it to this kind of limit. It's a very expensive weapon. I believe it costs like 50,000 credits to get. Although now I'm not really... In the very beginning, I was suffering with regards to credits. But now credits just come to me like I don't know, like what they could be. But we get credits non-stop now. I no longer struggle to try and get credits at all. Also, we did get like 4 levels over there. That's perfect. We're going to go for the reload speed. Give us max life. Beautiful. The enemies are just dying way too quickly. That's so stupid. We could go for the duck charm. That would give us more fire rate and more life and more reload speed. The crit chance on the thing over here though is very good. What do we want? The max life is good because it increases our damage, but this gives us damage anyway, so that's going to work for us. So we don't need to worry too much about that. That's going to give us bullet speed and movement speed as well, so we're going to grab that. And now we're just going to stick by one of the walls. It's not like I can really see what's happening anyway, but we know that the walls have all the XP on them, as you can see, because things don't die in the middle of the lanes right now. Things just die everywhere. Okay, we can grab... Ooh, I've got both of these. Which one do we want? Hitting an enemy inflicted, that's crit chance, that's crit chance. This is fire rate, this is bullet damage. We're going to grab ourselves the ergonomic grip first, which gives us life, gives us reduced bullet spread when we're shooting. because you know bullet spread matters. Holy moly, what is going on here? I think that was a bullet amount thing. Wait, is that because we weren't moving? And then if we stand still it happens? No. Why did that happen like that? Was that just like a coincidence that it went crazy? That was beautiful. I want to see it happen again. Okay, we are at 19 minutes. So we are going to start seeing a lot of experience dropping right now. I think we're going to have like another 5 or 6 levels. I could run to another area to try and destroy another one of the beacon. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's the laugh. That's the fire rate we get when we over 33% laugh. I just clicked. I'm like, what? Okay, there we go. Good thing I have half a brain. There are some parts of my brain that aren't smooth yet. So we're getting there. Get more laugh. That's beautiful. So that, oh, it's so cool. I love it. I love this build. I mean, I don't think we're doing that much damage per se, but oh my goodness, this is just a fantastic. It just looks good. It just feels good. If we wanted to see other things like, you know, maybe see some enemies, we could walk near the edge here. If you wanted to see your screen more, because then you're hitting the rocks and the bullets disappear. But right now, ooh, wait, let's move away from here because we got a friend. We got a friend called Charger who needs to die. By the way, look at the damage we're doing just to the Charger. Normally he takes much longer to kill. And there we go, he's already dead. So now we're going to get the increased crit bonus. We're going to get increased fire rate. We get the vision range, which isn't going to change anything because our bullets are massive anyway. So, you know, having the increase. Normally if you increase your visual range, it becomes a little bit easier to see. But in this case, nope, doesn't work that way for us. I guess we're going to go for the top way. What does this do? Increases your vision range, increase every 4% your crit bonus possesses. You'll increase your crit bonus by 1. I think we'll grab that one. The Ducky Charm's also really good, but we just went up to 326 crit bonus. So that's really good for us. It could be even more actually. 351. Okay, bullet speed. No, we'll just go for crit bonus. Make it 376. And our drone just started getting its upgrades now. So we don't even need to move anymore for gold soon. I think it's like a couple more levels. Or it only works when your drone kills something. And in that case, my drone ain't killing anything. We could sit in the corner here. Let's see. I do see our XP going up. Our money goes up automatically because of the drone. So things are dying close to us to give us XP. Penetration and resource drop. Now we'll just go for the resource bonus. That should be fine. But if we wanted, we could just chill like right here. Literally, no, we need to be off screen. It can't be there. Oh my goodness. One thing about the gun though is the damage. It doesn't do a lot of damage like you're not going to get into those hundreds of millions of damage, but this is a good example to show that you don't actually need hundreds of millions of damage on a gun. This gun does plenty of damage without reaching that, and everything dies anyway, so you don't have to do like 30,000 shots. I want the other side. I want this bottom one rather, because that's going to increase our crit bonus and our reload speed. Increase vision range and crit chance. We don't need that one right now, so we'll just get the frame stock. That's going to give us increased movement speed, and the more we move now between reload spaces will increase the amount of damage we deal as well, so we have to keep moving with the stock. Not really such an issue, but it is a little bit of a bummer because it's nice to stand still when you can, although at the same time you want rewards like money and that. Nope, we don't want to lose life. I just want to get to 200% resource bonus, just so that we're not losing out on anything. But again, as you can see, our drone needs to kill things to get money, and these bullets are killing them a lot quicker than what our drone can, which is also nice to see, because often we don't get to kill things faster than the drone can. So when we're able to do it, we take full advantage of that. By the way, if you're wondering how I can see the drop pods, it's because we're using the mini-map. We wanted the bottom one, so we'll take that. Not going to get as much gold as we usually do with this build, because this bullet is crazy. Probably not going to be able to get to a higher level either, because I actually can't see anything. Oh, I see I'm losing a lot of my coins because I keep moving away from them. It's a couple more minutes to go. Still lots of XP to get. What do we get? I don't need the magazine size, although we might as well take it because things didn't go the way they did anyway, and that gives us the 200% increased resource bonus as well anyway, so might as well take it now. Doesn't really matter if we've got more magazine size, it just means more bullets, especially once we hit over the 33% health, and then we get that insane fire rate from our weapon or from the magazine. I've never really thought about, taking that magazine, but it actually makes a lot of sense now. It actually gives you so many stats, and it looks like it could be a new favorite of mine. I mean, I always used to just go for the lifesteal option, but if you're killing things before they even get near you, then what's the difference? You don't need that lifesteal. I can stay on low life, and anyway, the lower our life, the more damage we do anyway, so hey, it's like a double whammy. It's just every so often we get that nice burst of firepower. Alright, we finally got it. Increased fire rate as well. I don't know where the boss is, but he's taking damage. Oh wait, where is he? Because I'm taking damage. What is hitting me? Okay, there he is over there. Alright, luckily we got a strong pistol, because otherwise I think we'd be dead. Also, luckily we've got life regen. Okay, come on. You know you wanted to just shoot the boss. Thank you very much. Holy moly, we nearly died there because we could not see absolutely anything. And I think he used his like purple shooting thing. But there we go. Not bad credit-wise. We needed more of these. We only got 7. But a lot more damage than our drone, which is new. It's been a long time since we've outdamaged our drone. Accuracy 817%. Very funny, but it happened. Damage blocked and damage dodged, and we took 138 damage, but we healed 380 back. Really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and always remember, keep safe survivors. Until next time, cheers.